Hi, this is Rob Hanley with the Durham Duplicate Bridge Club on Tuesday, December the 19th for the 499er game. We have three hands for you today. The first one is number one. Partners open two clubs, and I actually have a pretty good hand. I do have five spades. They aren't very good, but I do have 11 high card points, and I will definitely be looking for slam. So I'm just going to start with two diamonds. This is waiting. It doesn't promise anything. It's not negative or positive. It just says, tell me what you got. Now we play that when partner opens two clubs and their first rebid after my two diamonds is a suit, that is unconditionally forcing the game. And that means that the rule of fast arrival is in play. So that's the faster I get to game, the less I have, and the slower I get to game, the more I have. Now, obviously, I have a really nice 10 card fit in spades at least. And as I said before, my 11 high card points means I'm looking for slam. So I'm going to bid three spades. This says I have at least 8 high card points and I have some sort of spade fit. And it's a slam try. So partner has bid four clubs. This doesn't have to be a suit. This is a Q bid. It's promising me the ace or king of clubs, and it expresses my partner's desire to continue looking for slam. So usually when somebody takes a Q bid, they want to receive one in return unless you have all the information you need. I'm just going to bid four hearts because my partner could have some wildly distributional hands in which specific suits are more important to them than pure aces, like a void could be a problem. And we're off to for no trump. So we play 1430, and I have one key card in support of spades. That's the ace of hearts. So my bid is five clubs, and partner's bid five diamonds. So partner is now asking me if I have the queen of spades, and obviously I do. If I didn't have the queen of spades, I would just sign off in five spades. When I have the queen of spades, there are some options. If I just had the queen of spades but no outside kings, then I would jump to six spades. When I do have an outside king, I bid the cheapest one first. So in this case, my bid is six clubs. And this says, yes, I have the queen of trump that you were looking for, and I also have the king of clubs. Oh, and partner liked what I said, and we're off to seven spades. Wow. Partner has a real powerhouse that hardly really doesn't hurt us. In fact, nothing looks like it's going to hurt us. As it turns out, our hands fit perfectly. Obviously, the player is going to draw the trump first, and after that, it's pretty much lame. All right, as you can see, there are two diamonds. We have the ace king of clubs for two more. We have three winning hearts and all the spades. So in seven, taking all 13 tricks. Interesting hand. So we're going to pause while we change directions for the second hand. All right, we're back, this time with hand number six. So one diamond on my left, partner's overcalled a spade, and two diamonds on my right. So I actually have a nice 8 count, but I don't really have a bid. I'm not strong enough to bid two no trump. I can't bid three clubs because that would show real game interest, which I kind of don't have, and I don't like spades. So I'm left with a rather annoying pass. Okay, partners bid two hearts now, and at this point, partner should have a full opening bid, obviously with five spades and four hearts. And they could have five hearts, I don't know. They didn't bid a Michaels, but they still could. In any event, I have to decide what to do. It's tempting to bid three clubs at this point, which would certainly show six of them, but I'd rather play two hearts. It's a level lower. I have three tiny hearts. So if my partner needs to rough spades with my hand, I'm okay with that. So I think I'm actually just going to pass. And it's come back to me. So this presents me with another option here, and that is to double them in three diamonds. And the reason I'm thinking about that is going back to partner has a full opening bid, and I have a nice 8 count. Plus, I have the ace of diamonds, and obviously, I'm short in spades, partner's first bid suit. So, what I'm thinking is, even if partner doesn't have the ace of spades, they'll have an entry somewhere else, and I have control of the diamond suit, the trump suit. So, even if partner tries to give me a ruff and spades right away, they lead diamonds. I take the ace, get back to partner, and get those spade ruffs. So I'm actually going to double here. And also, even if we could have made 3 clubs or 3 hearts, double will get us 200, which is likely to be better than being in 2 hearts. All right, so partner's led the right suit. I like it. That's good. Great. Now I have to decide what to discard. I'm going to discard a heart. It's possible because partner bid hearts that they might have a finessing position against East, and that they might be able to get in with another heart to give me a ruff later. So away goes that heart. Works for me too. Pitch another one. Great. So at this point, partner is trying to give me one more ruff, or a ruff rather, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. That will be the setting trick. Now, declarer has discarded a heart, which suggests that they have at least one loser in hearts. So I'm going to ruff small on this and return that heart for partner. Okay, I can do that. I'll take that ace, and I think I'm just going to return a diamond, make it more difficult to cross-ruff. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but there's always a chance. And I think declarer has the rest of the tricks. There you go. All right, now that we can see all 4 hands, you'll notice that partner does have a club fit with me, and I am sure we can make 3 clubs on this. That being said, it won't score 200. That vulnerability is critical in this case, and I don't really fault the robot on my left for bidding 3 diamonds. East could have had 5 diamonds, but they do have a minimum, so there was a certain amount of danger there. All right, once again, we're going to pause while we change directions for the final hand. All right, we're back for the third and final hand. This is number 7. So I'm the dealer, and I have 15 high card points, 5 hearts, and a void and diamonds. This is a great hand. I'm just going to start with 1 heart. Partner's bid 2 hearts. If you're playing standard methods, even with 2/1, this could be as little as 5 high card points up to a good 10. So am I going to game on this hand? Actually, I am. The next question is slam possible? It's unlikely, but it is possible, I think, if partner had clubs for me. Then I might be able to, my hand, if I count 5 for that void, I'm up to 20 points. And slam is possible. I'm not going to say it's a high probability, but it's certainly possible. So how do I explore for that? I make a natural game try. At least that's how it's going to look from my partner's perspective. And so I'm going to bid 3 clubs. And because I care about the clubs, I'm not that concerned about spades. So if my partner had had any minimum, which would be sort of 5 to 7 high card points, they would have bid 3 hearts. So by bidding 3 diamonds, they're saying I have a maximum. So that's 8 to 10. And they're denying help in clubs. If they'd had a maximum and they had help in clubs, they would have bid 4 hearts. So by bidding 3 diamonds, they're saying they've got something in diamonds, and it is a maximum. Now, I was always going to game. I was actually looking for slam, but that 3 diamond bid does not get me interested. So in fact, I'm just going to sign off in four hearts. From my partner's perspective, this looked like I liked diamonds. Sometimes you gotta lie. All right, so what do we got? All right, this is interesting. They've led a spade. That worries me because we have an 8 card fit, so there's some chance that's a singleton. And it means the person on my right has the king and the queen. So that's good in that it's a free finesse into my ace, but it means that I'm going to have some problems setting those spades up. So let's use the master hand principle on this hand, and I'm going to choose my hand as the master hand because it has the long trump, and I need to deal with the losers in my hand. If you look at the spade suit in and of itself, if I take the first spade, and then what am I going to do? I've got to be able to draw the trump and get back to the spades and the dummy if I was going to use them to discard losing clubs from my hand. The problem is that if East has 3 or 4 spades, they can hold up one round of spades after I've drawn the trump and block me from getting to the suit. And there will be no way for me to get to the north hand because I won't have any trump left to ruff clubs. Instead, I think what I'm going to do is work this hand as a cross-ruff. So because I've got 4 losing clubs in my hand, I have 3 trump in the dummy, and because I have 5, there's 1 club in dummy. If the club suit breaks 5, 4, 3, 1, I can actually ruff 3 of the clubs, and the last one will be a winner. And so I think I'm going to try that, and let's see how that works. So the spade first, I'm just going to play a small one. And he's splitting his honors. I'm going to play the ace. And now I'm going to play ace of clubs and ruff a club. Now I've got to get back to my hand. The only safe way to get back is a diamond. And I'm going to ruff another club. Now at this point, it's tempting to just try and draw a trump, but I've kind of used up the entries after the king of hearts anyway, and I think my plan will work better if I just ruff another club. So back comes a diamond, and ruffing that club with the king. And obviously East can't overruff because they have no hearts bigger than the king. Now at this point, the contract is certainly looking secure for the most part. I think what I want to do is now play on spades. The 10 of clubs is now set up. The clubs did split 5-4 4-3 in the opponent's hand, and I want to force East or encourage East to give West a ruff, which will shorten their long trump. There you go, and also have them leading into my ace queen 9 because they have no more clubs. There we go. Back comes a diamond, which I ruffed. I'm going to catch the ace of hearts and the queen of hearts. And that's the last of the hearts. So now my 10 of clubs is actually a winner. So really cool hand to play. It's not often you see those cross ruffs. And the way you figure out that you want to do the cross ruff is by using that master hand. My hand has 4 clubs to get rid of, and I can't set those spades up. The lead suggests it's just not going to work, and there just aren't enough entries to the dummy, so I need to work on those clubs. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.